Hello and welcome to episode 36 of The Pilgrimage on FM23. My name's Jamie. Coming up on today's episode, I've got two games for you. We're at Torquay United in game number 1, and then we are at home to Harrogate Town in match number 2. Since you were last with me, we've had a slight dip in form, but we're not doing too badly. So let's get straight into match number 1 and see if we can beat Torquay, and I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, here we go with the team then to make the trip to Torquay United, and it is Boney in goal, back four of Adebisi, Brian Waugh, Bajrami and Shepherd, Booty at the base of midfield, O'Connor and Hackney ahead of him, Brennan on the left, Thompson on the right and Whelan up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, well my assistant is recommending we emphasise the fact the media have been giving us a lot of credit recently. I think we should do the opposite and tell them to ignore the praise and just play their natural game. And that has left everybody composed, which is absolutely brilliant. So let's get into the match and see if we can grab the win. And as always, first 10 minutes we'll just see how the game plays out unless anything dramatic happens. Torquay are in the playoffs, as are we. They're down in 7th, although they have just dropped out, with Hartlepool taking their place after taking the lead against Kettering. And it's Booty with the free kick. Keeper makes the save and they get it clear. Ola Kigbe, but the highlight comes to an end. We've had the better of the opening exchanges, so let's encourage the lads. See if we can get just a little bit more out of them. Seb Thompson's taken a knock. Do we need to take him off? We probably don't before half time. We'll keep an eye on him, but he's probably okay. And Luke Brennan has just made it Torquay United 0, Notts County 1. 31 minutes gone, 1-0 up. And that should be enough to return us to the top of the league, and it is. So Moore with the ball forward for Torquay. Rasulo plays it into Stevens-Evans. Monroe picks up the loose ball. So Rasulo back to Moore for Torquay. Ball forward. Brian Waugh heads it away, but only as far as Monroe, who crosses it into the area. Ola Kigbe on the far side. It's headed away. Thompson plays it back into danger, but Booty finds Hackney, who gives it to Shepherd. Bajrami to Brian Waugh. O'Connor, ball forward. Brennan brings it into the opposition penalty area and then unleashes a shot which finds the corner of the net. It's Torquay United 0, Notts County 2, and we've played 35 minutes. So Torquay on the attack again. Rasulo into the area, has the shot and it's gone wide, and their highlight comes to an end. But it's another Torquay highlight. Moore to Gardner. Moore gets it back. Keeper comes out and collects the long ball. Boney rolls it out to Bajrami, who gives it straight back to him. He gives it to Brian Waugh. Booty into O'Connor. Back to Brian Waugh. Long ball forward. Whelan can't gather it in. Gardner's ball over the top, and it's cleared by Shepherd eventually, and Shepherd will get the chance to do it again. Finds Thompson. Booty to Bajrami, all the way back to Boney in goal. Brian Waugh into O'Connor. Brian Waugh goes for the long clearance, and Torquay win possession back and pass it back into their own half. Moore with the long ball forward for Torquay. And Archie Monroe finishes off the move. It's Torquay United 1, Notts County 2. And just a few minutes to go until the half-time whistle. 2 added minutes signalled. And that is half-time. Torquay 1, Notts County 2. Let's go into the dressing room. Have a word with the lads. Going well, capable of better, I think is about the gist of what I want to say. So we're going to do exactly that. Let's start the second half. We will take Thompson off and bring on Jordan Gibson, I think. And we'll save Billy Chadwick for the left side if he's needed to replace Brennan, who plays it back to Brian Waugh. O'Connor and Brian Waugh swap passes about 3 times. Add a BC back to Brian Waugh, into O'Connor, who gives it back to Brian Waugh. Add a BC again. Forward ball to Whelan, nodded down to Brennan. Bursts forward into the area and plays a tame shot straight at McDonald, the Torquay goalkeeper. And time to think about a second substitution. And I'm thinking probably Hackney. So we're going to do that and take on... In fact, we're not. We're going to change our minds and wait for this highlights. Booty with the free kick. Round the wall, hits the goalkeeper, cleared as far as Booty, who takes on his defender and then eventually finds out a BC, but the highlight comes to an end. And I'm actually going to take off Bajrami instead. He's now fatiguing rapidly. We'll bring on Aimson. And then the left back, Adebisi's picked up an injury. So we'll bring on Harry Boyes. And that's our final change with just under 10 minutes to go. Boney with the ball forward. Brennan, I think, has been fouled. He has. And Leo Duru picks up his second yellow card. Torquay down to 10. That should be enough to secure us the win. Into the final 2 minutes of normal time. There's 5 added minutes to go. We're going to go attacking to try and get the game played further away from our goal. And the final whistle blows with the score Torquay United 1, Notts County 2. I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode as we face struggling Harrogate Town at home. And the team for this one is Boney in goal, back 4 of Boys, Brian Waugh, Bajrami and Shepherd. Booty at the base of midfield, O'Connor and Hackney ahead of him, Brennan on the left, Thompson on the right, Whelan up front. So let's submit the team and come give a team talk. Okay, the assistant is recommending emphasising the media credit again. I'm going to disagree with him again, but I'm going to go with a different option this time and tell them to go out there, relax and play their natural game and the result will come. And that largely has had exactly the same effect, apart from on Billy Chadwick, so we'll probably end up leaving him on the bench. So let's get the game underway and see if we can manage to grab the win. Boys with the corner early on, and O'Connor at the far post puts it in the back of the net, and it is Notts County 1, Harrogate Town 0 with less than 2 minutes on the watch. And that should be enough to get us, in fact it's not enough to go top, but we are a point behind the leaders with a game in hand as it stands. Shepherd to Boys, we're on the attack again. Boys plays it through for Whelan, who hits the woodwork, and Hewlett gets it clear, but only as far as Bajrami. O'Connor to Boys on the left hand side, chipped into the area. Boys picks up the loose ball, goes round his man, fires in the cross, and it's cleared into touch by the Harrogate defence. The highlight comes to an end. We get another one. Boys with the in-swinging free kick. The header hits the crossbar and goes over. So we've had most of the possession so far and most of the chances. In fact, they haven't had a shot yet, so we've had all of the chances. But this time it is a Harrogate highlight. And Samuel plays it forward. Bajrami heads it away. Boys gives it to Brian Waugh, to Bajrami, Brian Waugh again, Boys, so out to the left hand side, Brennan, back to Boys, holds the ball, plays it infield to Booty, back out to Boys again, forward to Brennan, plays the ball into Hackney, goes right this time to Shepherd, plays it through for Thompson, and Seb Thompson makes it Notts County 2, Harrogate Town 0 with 24 minutes gone. So we're already looking pretty good, and 1 point behind leaders Grimsby, as I say, with a game in hand. So looking reasonably solid at the moment, and looking to build on what's been a really good first half with a decent second half. And we're just moments away from the half-time whistle. Another free kick, Booty with the in-swinger, and the header is wide from Whelan. And that is the half-time whistle, 2-0 to Notts County. So let's go in and have a word with the lads, give them some encouragement. Going well, capable of even better. Do we need to make any subs? Yes, we do. Bajrami is tiring rapidly. Get him off, bring on Aimson, and send the lads out for the second half, and see if we can finish the job. And as it stands, Grimsby 1 up. In fact, they've just gone 2-0 up. So, and Halifax have almost immediately made it 2-1. If Halifax could get another one, we would be, in fact, we would only be 1 point. We'd be 1 point behind Grimsby. Brian Waugh plays it through. Whelan is beaten to it. Robinson back to Samuel. Morgan to Hewlett. So Harrogate coming forward this time. And with the shot, hits the post. And Aimson puts it out for a throw-in. Bit of an overreaction from Aimson, but at least it was put clear. Shepherd with the attacking throw-in for Notts County. Cross in and Brennan heads wide. The highlight comes to an end. 20 minutes to go. Shepherd needs to come off. He's beginning to struggle. So we'll bring on Adebisi at right back instead of his usual left back slot. And the final change is going to be Booty in defensive midfield. And we'll bring on Billy Chadwick. And as I'm making that change, David Pickwell has got one back for Harrogate Town. It's Notts County 2, Harrogate Town 1. And we're all of a sudden looking a lot less comfortable. We're going to do what we always do. Go attacking for the last few minutes to try and see things out. Duxbury with the throw-in. Pickwell's cross. We managed to get it clear, but Whelan can't hold it up. Robinson puts it back in the danger area, and Pickwell heads wide for Harrogate, and the highlight comes to an end. Into stoppage time is 4 minutes, and we've now got a corner. Harry Boys with the in-swinging corner. Can he find a white Notts County shirt with the corner? Yes, he can. It's flicked onto the back post and cleared. And now it's a corner at the other end. Headed away by Brian Waugh. Out for a throw-in. And we're into the final minute of stoppage time. The highlight continues. And Boney gets hold of the cross. And is he going to launch it? We still don't know. He's holding on to it. He goes long, straight down the middle, but it's coming straight back at us. And Sims crosses it in, but Boney will collect that with no problem. And seconds remain. If Boney just clears this long, it'll all be over. And in fact, he holds on to it until the final whistle. Notts County 2, Harrogate Town 1. I'll be back in a moment with the league table and to tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, let's take a look at the league table then. And as you can see, with 20 matches gone, we are in second place with 15 wins, 2 draws and 3 defeats. We are 3 points adrift of leaders Grimsby, but we do have a game in hand on them and a slightly inferior goal difference, so some ground to be made up. And let's have a look at what is coming up on the next episode. and I'm going to bring you back for the games against Fylde and South Shields, either side of the January transfer window opening. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for Monday to Friday Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.